Well, hello everyone. This is a new week. We got some new equipment going on this week, and this is Small
Yeah.
Talks with Tish and Larry. The man of the hour has got us set up with this new thing, and I'm learning it. We're learning it together. So this is something different for the both of us. But we're happy that you all could join us today, and we're gonna start off by asking. Well, did I say Small Talks with Tish and Larry? I'm not even sure if I did.
Yeah, but you ain't do your introduction.
Oh, well, hello everyone. This is Small Talks with Tish and Larry. I'm Tish, and this is,
I'm Larry.
and we're happy to see you guys again this week. And want to see how was your week so far?
It's been pretty good. We had a short week, as
Mm-hmm.
you could say, but for some reason, even though it was a short week, it
Mm-hmm.
still was long.
Seem longer than normal.
Yeah, for some reason.
It's like that. I told you when you're off, you're having fun. You're not thinking about work. When you're at work, the time ticks like this, as slow as it possibly can. It is so dragging. It's
Oh yeah.
I didn't get the opportunity to get a 4 day, well, 3 day weekend, but I'm glad you did. So did you enjoy it all the way through?
I mean, I enjoyed it.
That's good.
Like I can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I was talking to my cousin
Mm-hmm.
earlier, and I was telling him that you could be so ready for work,
Mm-hmm.
be on time, all of
Yes.
that, but when you get to the building and walk up the steps, it's like something goes like I don't know. Things just
It's.
go haywire.
I mean, we all know we got to make money. We all know that we're surviving out here. So work is not the ideal place where you could think of so many other things you would rather be doing. But as part of life, we got to get up, grind, and make this money.
I mean, this is true. This is true.
So I mean, we may not want to do it, but you got to see yourself through it. Make the best of the days at work, and interactions with people, laugh, have a good time, and that's about it. Just try to make it through it.
And let me ask you this:
Hmm.
we've been doing this lately, so how's your mental health?
At the moment, I'm feeling pretty good. We always have our ups and downs here and there, but majority of the time, I feel good. Like I just like I guess being with my family is what makes me thrive and gives me happiness, and it just being around y'all, it really makes me feel good, and just I love it. So I'm just grateful for y'all, and just grateful that I'm in a good space, good head space, and no complaints at the moment. But if you ever know I got some complaints, you know it.
Well, I do know that,
Mm-hmm.
but I say as far as with me, uh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Um, a little nervous.
Why?
This is my like we got an interview coming up, so uh, like the time got here pretty darn fast.
May is zoomed. We're on the last
Yeah,
day of it.
yeah.
June will be here before we know it.
So like I'm nervous, excited. Just
Don't
hoping
be.
everything goes well.
Don't be. I mean, you got the gift of gab. I know the person you're interviewing is going to enjoy your presence and the guys, and y'all going to make them feel very comfortable. So I know it's
Yeah.
going to go good, and it's going to be a great interview.
So by the time y'all see this, the interview will be shot and it'll be dropping, I guess, the following Thursday.
Yes.
So y'all be on the lookout for that.
Definitely be on the lookout. It's going to be very, very good. It's going to be something different with the guys doing their first interview, all of them together. So y'all definitely tune in this coming Thursday to Yoda Thursday podcast because it's gonna be a good one.
All right. So you wanna move into the first topic?
You can, if you can make it a little bigger for me. Okay,
Hold up.
there we go.
Yeah.
Well, introducing this first topic, I was home last Friday, and the basketball player Kevin Love was doing an interview with someone, and I thought it was so interesting. But what I'm going to read is Kevin Love. It was the year 2017, I believe, experienced a panic attack that made him want to take his life. This organization, which is called the Kevin Love Fund, that he created, is to help those with mental health and issues that they're dealing with, where they feel like they don't have the help they need. It's the fund that he started, and also it was another thing that I screenshot, and I went to the Kevin Love Fund actual website, And it says when Kevin Love publicly shared his personal story about challenges with mental health, he had no idea the movement it would create. One by one, fans and other high profile celebrities began to share their own stories of fear and struggle. Quickly, a national conversation had begun. And the reason it was so interesting to me is because we see like high profile athlete like him, uh, you're winning championships, and you're on this big stage, and you don't think that they go through so many things behind the scenes. And I just sitting there listening to him talk about that, it's like you just don't know, just because you have all these things, this money, everything is going your way, you still could be going through so much turmoil behind the scenes. And just looking at him and listening to his story, I thought that was interesting, and I thought it was very helpful how he shared that, and how he's helping people around the world with his Kevin Love Fund website, and what he started. I just thought that was interesting. I just wanted to share that. I was like, I think that you would probably be interested in knowing that he has something like that going on, because just you don't hear about that with athletes a lot. And I just was like, that was great that he had something like that going.
And see, I'd never heard of that.
I hadn't either. It was on TV late night on the channel, and I watched the whole thing. I was like, never knew he even had something like that created. But I think that's amazing that he wants to help those. I'm gonna say young adults, probably young kids, uh, just like even like they said, other athletes or people that are in his field or whatever. But I just thought that was amazing that he had something created like that, which everyone, if they need help, could possibly go there and get the help that they need, hopefully.
And I can, like, 2017, was he with
It may have been Cleveland, if I'm not mistaken.
was LeBron there then?
Probably.
Like, I think that would be a big part of it. He was in Miami with them.
I never knew that. I always saw that he played with them when they won the championship in Cleveland. Never knew he moved to Miami.
Yeah, he was in Miami.
So he was in Miami before LeBron went back to Cleveland?
I want to say yeah.
Okay.
Because LeBron went back to Cleveland. They won the championship.
Yeah.
I think he kind of got stuck there, but
And LeBron left, went to LA.
So then Kyrie,
He left also.
yep. So it wound up being Kevin Love's team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Kevin Love was getting older and stuff like that. But like, I think a lot of the anxiety that he faced or whatnot probably came from being teammates with LeBron.
Yeah, I bet it's not an easy task to be with a superstar of that caliber like LeBron is. Like, that's a lot. That's a role. That's a big role to fill, to be on his team. Probably you gotta have your A game on.
You gotta, like, it's a different level of lights.
That's true, because he's gonna always be like a main attraction for anything he does. Like, he's just that big of a superstar. So I bet that is a lot to have when someone's playing with him. I know it is.
But a lot of players, they say that they never wanted to be teammates with LeBron. Wow. Like, they got a lot of respect for him and everything, but they don't want to play with him
because of what comes with it.
Yeah, like.
So would it be the same as when people play with Kobe? Probably, like, it probably brought a lot of attention to them, and Kobe probably was a tough teammate and things like that.
That, and also you're not going to get your shine
because of how big they are.
Yeah, like, I can't see you going to play with LeBron and outplay LeBron.
Right.
Like, unless
so the only time that probably happened was when he played with Dwayne and Bosh. That might have been the only time that happened.
Yeah, that's when I think he felt that he wasn't the superior.
Okay.
Sort of say, because like, it was Wade's team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Bosh did his thing, but Bosh never was them.
Yeah.
Like,
they gave Bosh a hard time. I used to remember that. I'm like, gosh, leave him alone.
Yeah, Bosh wasn't them. And like, I just say, like, playing with LeBron, yeah, that's a different level of lights. And then you got Kyrie, and then a championship run. Yeah, if you ain't prepared for that, and then he came from a small market, because I think he was with, was it Minnesota? And like, he was Mr. Double Double with Minnesota. But Minnesota is one of those markets where you you barely see their games on TV, stuff like
Wow.
that. At least back then.
Yeah.
And that was big Kevin Love,
Mm-hmm.
and he was dominating.
So he was a great player. Like,
Yeah,
mm,
but you in a small market, so you don't really have to.
be have the lights on you all the
Nah,
time, and the media and everything that comes along with
like you
it.
go to
So
your like after the game over with, you go to your little local bar or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's Kevin. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's true. And
But
maybe he, for the fact that he became teammates with LeBron, maybe he wanted to see what that was like, to see what the limelight was like, and then maybe it just got to be too much.
yeah, it probably was money. But
Oh, of course,
we could
yes.
say it was what you just said. But yeah,
Oh
it's probably
yeah,
money.
yeah, getting that shine now. I know it's got to be perks to that as well with the money. So
And then you want a ring too.
definitely,
So
definitely. So it wasn't a bad move for him. He got his ring,
he
so
got
that
his
was good.
ring,
Yeah.
but sometimes that pressure is
Mm-hmm.
like because there's no telling what goes on behind the scenes.
Right. Like I said, just seeing what he described, it was just like, to me it's always shocking, like I said, to see someone in such a high level. Like, where is their mental at? Like, what could they possibly be facing? Because we see it all the time with people. Like, you think they're happy or you think they're in a good space, but you just never know with them.
Yeah, that's true. And like we basically like what you just said. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like we try to assume that like man they doing good.
Yeah.
Like nobody I don't recall anybody ever asking LeBron about his
Houses.
mental status.
Right.
Like I
And
seen
then
a old interview from Darius Miles.
mm-hmm.
Darius Miles was on the Cleveland Cavaliers when LeBron got drafted.
Mm-hmm.
They basically brought up an old interview
Mm-hmm.
that showed that Darius Miles was saying there's no way a high school kid is going to come here and like basically take over the team.
Right.
Like good luck to him or whatever because nobody's
Yeah.
done it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron get there and take over the team,
Mm-hmm.
and he had to eat those words.
Yeah.
But they talking to Darius Miles now as an older man,
Yeah.
and he was saying that what he was just trying to say was for a high school kid, that's a lot of pressure to come in and like you got to think about it. A team is a $1 billion company,
Right.
so you putting this 18-year-old in a situation to come in and be the face of this $1 billion company.
LeBron has had to have, most likely, maybe instilled by his mom, maybe his what they call it, his tribe. He's had to have good people around him because he's
Yeah.
always been able to deal with the pressure. As an 18-year-old, that's actually amazing to see him thrive like this. This man is 40 now. He's been in the league, what we say is
So
that
22.
22 years. And he's done that great. And they can say all that he doesn't have this ring or that ring. He was 18 years old when he got here. And he's dominated almost like every year that he's been in the league. So he's gonna definitely be someone that people are they're gonna say, you say your little mean things now, but when that man decides to leave, you're gonna see a difference.
Man, we did a little makeshift. Well, I was telling you about the little makeshift top 5 starters that you would have versus the foreigners,
Yeah,
and you still got to put LeBron on that team.
of course.
Now.
You can't leave him out. Can't leave him out. And if you ever see LeBron, just know you are the GOAT.
Le goat,
But
LeBron.
yeah, back to like we were saying about Kevin though, like I say, we don't know people's well being, but I was just grateful to see that someone of his level decides to go back in to have an organization that checks on the mental health of those and that need it, and helps them out. Like, it's there to help, and it's just a great thing to see. I just thought that was good to have a good topic to bring up because it's just people need that.
Yeah, like that's something big. So I'm glad you did do that.
Right.
And that's why I've started doing the mental health checks
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
People definitely need it. Yeah, I think with anyone, if they're going through something, they may not bring it up, but you could say, like, hey, how's it going? Someone might just need that question asked just to get the ball rolling, and don't never know what type of input you could put in there lifts them up. Like you just never know.
That's true.
That could make them better. Like I had a friend like years ago. He was going through something, and I was just like, no, like like he was talking crazy, and I'm like, no, I'm not finna let you do something or hurt yourself or something like that. Like we're gonna get around, we're gonna gather some people, we gonna check on you and make sure everything's okay. Like we just can't let people be down in the dumps like that. Like you have to, if you got to, just stay on them, check on them, like make sure everything's straight, because you just never know in people's minds what they're facing. But you definitely got to stick to them and make sure they're good. If somebody seems off, call them, check on them, just keep checking on them.
And that's why I always say like the stuff that you're going through is temporary.
Right.
Like you've been through probably worse stuff, and you're okay. You made it
Right.
through it. Like
Yes,
so,
we've
just try
all
to
faced
remember
some
that.
very hard things, and it's like if you can make it through it, you just keep going.
But
Like
how many times have you made it through?
many,
Many. To
many
get to
times.
where you at now in your life, you done made it through a lot of tough times.
Oh
And
yes.
sometimes it seems like it hits back to back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Like we all done been there.
Yeah.
But you're still here to talk about it.
Right.
So you're a lot better off today than you were yesterday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just try to keep that mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Some days is rougher than others.
Mm-hmm.
Like even me talking about work, like we making it into a joke,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but like that's serious.
I know.
Like you're good until you get to work, and then it's like everything just leaves,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, man, why do I feel so bad?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I know I'm coming here to get a paycheck and stuff like that, but
It may be the task at hand. I mean, you have a lot to deal with. You have the different things you got to do. Certain stuff might not be working or doing how you wish it would do, and it's frustrating. That's all it
yeah,
is. Like something may not go how you plan out of your head. Like, oh, this I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and it just doesn't work out that way, and that makes anybody frustrated. But it's just like you still got the hours ahead that you got to get through. Like shoot, what you can't fix here. Hey, it'll probably be there for you the next day. So no need to beat yourself down. Whatever you don't do today, you probably have time to do it tomorrow.
and I always focus on small victories.
Oh, of course.
Like and I call them small victories, but it's little checkpoints throughout the day. As far as like when I get up in the morning, like a lot of times I get up about 9,
Yeah.
so I eat breakfast or whatnot, and those are little checkpoints. Like get up at 9, eat breakfast. I might catch me a nap, probably about 12 or something
Right.
like that, or 11 something or whatever, and then basically get
The
up.
day is starting.
Yep. Then my drive to work. You know what I'm saying? Like different stuff that I'm doing in those time slots. Like those are my little checkpoints.
Right.
So as long as I'm hitting, like man, I know certain spots on the road. I should be hitting that spot on the road
To
by
be on
this
time.
time.
Yeah. I have one little spot that I always get to, and if I don't reach it at the 2:10 moment, I know
You're late.
it's over.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Oh well, but it's like I gotta get there. At least I'm going. I'm going.
And I think like that too, man. They better be glad I showed up.
It's just like you said, we blessed to have something to go to, because like we have a family to take care of, and hey, that's a blessing in itself. We have something to go to.
That's true. But we can move on to the next one.
Okay, the next one we're going to is Remy's rant, and the topic is, how can one of hip hop's most beloved couples go down this unexpected path? Are Remy and Papoose making themselves look bad with the back and forth? And my only thing I want to ask you is this, before we even get into that: has social media taken the place of phone calls? I have a purpose of why I'm asking that, but has it taken the place of let's sit down and have a phone call with each other?
It hasn't taken the place of phone calls, but what it has done is, I think people want an audience.
I thought about that as well, because I went through Remy's and I went through Papooses, and I don't feel he wanted to do what he did, but he was tired. That's just my opinion on him. And I was looking at Remy and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, because the millions of followers that you have, I know you don't know them. So I don't know her personally. We don't know her personally. But it's like, there's no way you and Papoose could have done this over the phone. I'm just looking at it like, when did talking to strangers become the thing? Like, to out each other, to, like, they were one of the most beloved, like, it was kind of giving us a smaller version of Jada and Will. Like, we were stunned when that happened with them, and it's like, we're stunned now that it's happening to their relationship. And it's like, I'm looking and I say, why is no one picking up the phone? That's the only thing I kept thinking about. Like, what is happening?
It's the court of public opinion.
It's crazy. Like, who are they trying to? Who are they trying to prove it to? Because it's between you two. Like, I don't. We can't change anything that the feelings they have between each other.
When Remy say whatever she say, she want to be able to look into them comments and see that people agreeing with her. You right, Remy. I would have did them the same way.
And you won't believe it's being done.
Yes,
Papoose, it's being done. People are agreeing with Papoose. People are agreeing with Remy. And it's like, you guys, even if you don't work it out, like, I know it's a better way than to the bickering back and forth. I know it is. And I hate to see that between them two, because that really was one that I think one couple everyone was rooting for. And it's just like, man, I hate to see that. I hate to just see it online between them. Like, it's crazy.
Like, they was the go-to couple as far as black love.
Yes, we were just, like I say, it's like a small level, like Jada and Will. Like, when we would used to see Jada and Will, like, I know everyone thought that's the perfect couple. Like, you loved them. Then you get to start seeing sides of the relationship that's like, whoa, like, what happened between them? That's how I'm feeling about these two. It's like, man, like, he just seemed like he loved her so dearly, like visiting her while she was locked up and things like that, just trying to be there for her. And it's like, man, well, how can a man that seemed like he was so dedicated and so in love, and also from her side seemed the same way, just fall apart? It is always shocking to me to see that happen with couples. Like, that's why I see people say it all the time. They say, don't ever think that what you see, everything that glitters isn't gold. And I always hate when people say that. They say, people are always basing something around what a celebrity is doing. It's like, I don't think people are basing their lives on it. You see something displayed in the public eye, you're thinking, man, I want that as well. But then you'll start seeing it fall apart, and it's like, it's shocking.
I think we're realizing that they're human.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. A lot of pressure put on people for perfection, and you don't think they have any troubles behind the scenes, but they just like us. Like, they just have their ups and downs, and it's sad to see they didn't work it out or whatever.
Like, I'm just gonna play around with this idea. Like, I don't know. When Remy went to jail, like, she went to jail from assaulting a friend of hers. What if she was mad at Papoose that day?
What?
Yeah, what if she was mad at Papoose that day? So she take it out on her friend, get a 8-year prison bid, and now for the cameras, Papoose is going to visit her, and like he said, taking her 31 pounds of food a month, stuff like that. But it was because, like, all of this happened because y'all was on bad terms for whatever reason.
Before she got into it with a friend.
Yeah. What if? I'm just playing around with the idea. What if?
I would hope that's not the case, but if it is some spitefulness maybe? Like,
nah, it's like she almost was stuck with him.
Because of the things he did for her.
Because of the stuff he did for her. But they was growing apart anyway. But the 8 years,
she felt obligated to.
You almost feel obligated.
And I'm pretty sure there's situations where people they feel like because someone has done something for them, then they have to stick it out. And
think about what everybody's probably telling her. And I'm not saying like I'm leaning one way or another, but people, like, her family probably telling her, That's a good man, girl.
Right.
That's a good man. So like,
And we don't know behind the scenes how he may have been treating her or anything like that. So
just something to think about.
I mean, it is something to think about, but it's just so crazy because like Love and Hip Hop had us all fooled.
Yeah, but it's scripted. You know what I'm saying?
It's still shocking to see what's going on with Cardi and then her man. I'm like, man,
Now
what's happening? What's going
crazy.
on? When Shane Buck sent me that text, I say, whoa. I was like, what is going on over there?
Man, Cardi said that the littlest baby probably don't even know him.
She is small. I don't know, but he just has not been there. Must be. Set off is doing bad.
Man, Cardi said, I don't even F with your family. Wow. But like I was calling them trying to get them to let you know, like to come visit your kids and stuff
now,
like that.
we knew their relationship wasn't perfect, but there's no way Offset is really gonna try to get spousal support when that woman truly loved you and truly put up with so much. There's no way.
Now, supposedly, he's not really wanting spousal support for the support. It's kind of like to be petty. Supposedly.
That I can see.
So
that I can see.
But yeah,
that's crazy right there. Like it's just this love thing is it's on the outs with a few people.
I think you were running around though.
That's crazy. But yeah, it's just that was my take on Remy and Papoose. Like I said, it's just I don't know. It's just sad to see one of the hip hop's greatest couples go down like this. Like they just don't want it anymore.
Yeah, and I hate that they blasting it online like that.
Right.
Now, one thing I will say, I do agree with Papoose as far as what he did to that dude.
Oh, knocked him out?
Yeah, I do agree with that. Like you don't, like he said, man, you don't shake a man's hand and do that with his wife. You know what I'm saying?
Insane. Like, how did he feel that comfortable? I don't know. You gotta be serious. Like, be for real. You knew it could be Remy all day, but Papoose in the end said, "Oh, I got something for you.
I got something for you."
You don't do that to people. Like, no.
The
you
block captain got his block. No.
Amazing.
But then, did you hear that there's messages that Remy sent Papoose after he did that, saying that I was gonna like basically break up with the guy.
Yeah.
But since you did that, I gotta stay with him to keep him from suing you.
No, I don't think that's the case. But
that was like he. If I'm not mistaken, I think Papoose showed that message from her. So now it's like she has
now
to.
She's obligated to him now.
Yes.
Remy has to get where she's not obligated to anybody. Just stop it all and just be to yourself. Just be to yourself and just build back up from scratch.
And then it could be, I'll be thinking about stuff like this too. Mm-hmm. Like their spotlight has kind of dimmed a little bit.
Okay.
So when stuff like this happens, like it brightens the spotlight. Like publicity, good or bad, is still publicity.
Right.
Papoose is now with Clarissa Shields, the GWOAT, must I say? But like it's like the stuff might be borderline fake in a way.
Just to keep some drama going.
Just to keep the drama going, get that spotlight on you.
Yeah.
You know it's going to lead to interviews and all of that. So
that's true.
There's certain stuff that kind of like I've been paying attention to lately. It's
just
like,
trying to see people trying to keep their names in the media.
Yeah.
Anything works.
I got to keep you talking about me.
That's crazy.
Like me going to the Kendrick concert. Like, man, like people been talking, but I had to do that in order to get the publicity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how's this Drake fan at a Kendrick concert? Like, so people were going crazy with that. But yeah,
you just don't know what you're missing out on trying to throw Drake up every chance you get. But anyway, it's okay.
But I just had to rule that in there.
You don't have any common sense.
But next thing, there's a dog named King Charles. house. And I don't know where he came from, but I'm invested. I'm really invested.
I was a smidgen invested when I saw him. I was very not a concern, but I was like, how is this little dog so mighty? He's a mighty warrior in a field of way bigger dogs. It's like, how did this happen? How did he get to this point? But they're making other side stories, like he has people that has his back, but there are other dogs that are going to try to turn on him eventually.
See, what we're referring to is it's I guess a YouTube.
Is it a series?
Series, and it's like these dogs in a kennel or a dog pound or whatnot, and there's one scruffy looking dog. His name is King Charles.
King Charles.
And when he comes around,
everyone bows.
They drop their heads.
They holler out to the other dogs. He's here. He's here.
They walk off. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's like the king, really the king of the land. King of the kennel, as it was.
Yeah, king of the kennel. And so, like, there was a dog named Rocky that was in there, and like Rocky was trying to get bout it against King Charles.
Wow.
And so, when a couple of King Charles boys stepped up, like King Charles standing there, and Rocky just kind of like bowed out.
So Rocky was afraid of the crew, and you know when King Charles he steps on that neck, you know he takes that paw, he boom. Bow down.
And I've never seen a dog do that.
I haven't either. It's like he's restraining them, like, I'm standing over you because I'm more powerful than you. And I have a crew behind me, so I'm definitely more powerful than you. So I know the dog's like, gosh, I hate to do this, but I have no choice.
But did you see where King Charles, like, he let Rocky win?
He let him win?
Yep. Wow. And so, like, the other dogs start kind of bowing to Rocky, but Rocky don't know how to be a king. You could tell Rocky don't know how to be a king.
What made you say this? Like Rocky didn't know what to do with the leadership.
He don't know what to do with the power. You know what I'm saying? Like, he young. You're like, yeah, you beat the old head King Charles. You know what I'm saying? But like, even after that, Rocky was just bullying like another dog.
So Rocky was using his power for evil.
Yeah.
He wasn't using it to keep the other dogs settled and everyone get along like King Charles would do. Like when he would come and stop fights and scruffles, he would just use his power for evil.
Man, and after Rocky done beat King Charles, when Rocky was bullying this other dog, guess who come running up?
King Charles.
King Charles.
Put his foot on his neck.
And Rocky stopped.
So really, he knew he's beaten King Charles, but he still has a fear of him.
Yeah, because the other dogs still got King Charles back. Because when King Charles came over there, like, a couple of dogs walked over there with him. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So when Rocky looked, it was kind of like he did a double take. Like, so it's like, yeah, you king. You might have been king for a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might could wear the crown, but you'll never be king.
Wow. It's giving Mufasa and, what is it, Mufasa and, who, Scar?
Yeah, Mufasa and Scar. And Rocky is the same color as Scar.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
You gotta send me a picture of him.
Yeah. I was reading through the comments, man. People hate Rocky.
They hate him?
Yeah. They said, oh, he gonna get his.
They said the owner will be staging fights.
I don't know. But that little
the voiceovers just draw you in. It's like, who? Because there's a woman doing it one time. There's a guy doing it. It's like,
did you see the episode with the snake in there? They
no.
Said, yeah, it was a snake in there. So all the dogs barking at the snake. They say that they got to find out who put the snake in there because the snake was sent in there to assassinate King Charles in his sleep.
Yeah, someone's definitely making money now off of these, and we need to check on King Charles because now he's an actor. He needs to be on the Jennifer Hudson show. I think they need to go get him. He would have so many fans. That's crazy. He's going to become a superstar.
That, man.
Wow.
I'm invested. That's all I can say. Like, I know we done went off on this little tangent. Y'all need to look that up. King Charles.
He's the man.
Not the singer. Shout out to him, though. But King Charles, the dog.
He's a man in them streets. Them doggy streets. He's the man.
Look, scruffy. Look like he ain't supposed to win no fights.
I told you he looked like Poppins from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Except his eye ain't popping out. Here goes Poppins. But
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. But yeah, King Charles is gonna become a superstar.
yeah,
Someone's gonna want him on the show or tour or something. I mean, I hope that don't happen to him before that, because he's
ain't
getting
it?
all these battles and trying to keep the other pups under control. But like he says, it's very interesting. I think you all would like it. Definitely look into
Like he
it.
got a homeboy. I call it a homeboy, but they call him General Thorn.
He's the dark one, right?
Yeah, he's a Cane Corso,
He's huge. That's all.
huge, and he bows to King Charles.
It's something about King Charles. I just don't know what it is. Maybe in doggy language or whatever it is, he's just maybe he's a gentle soul. Maybe he's more of the dog that everyone can get along with. There could be dogs out there like that. Maybe that's what King Charles is to him. Because I know he could be the leader if he wanted
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
But I see he has his back every time something's going on.
Yeah, whenever Charles is in a little scuffle or something,
he's there.
yeah, he does. He right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
That's his dog.
Yeah, that's his dog right there. They say he looks at him as a father figure. I was like, man, how do they even know this? They were going crazy with that story.
I can't stand comments sometimes. I can't stand them. They funny now, but I can't stand them.
Yeah.
How do you have a story going on besides what the person is narrating? That's what I'm trying to figure
He
out.
looks at him as a father figure. You could tell.
You don't even
How?
know either one of them. You've never met either one of those dogs. So how do you know that?
But it's a very
Very interesting series. You
Yeah.
find it on YouTube, probably clips on Instagram. That's where I saw it first, Instagram. And then for some reason it
I think it's
followed
on
me over.
TikTok too.
I haven't seen him on TikTok.
Yeah, I think it
But
made
since
it
we've
way
spoken
over
of it, trust the phones will pick it up. We'll be singing it on all platforms.
Like, cause dude, that word said he said, yeah, I seen a couple of those videos on TikTok. So yeah,
That's crazy.
taking
I know.
over.
I know whoever's over that kennel was probably getting money off those videos now. So they probably done monetized it.
Yeah, but people gonna come wanting them dogs.
Definitely.
Somebody's gonna come trying to get King Charles or
Definitely.
General Thorn.
You want General Thorn, I can tell.
Nah, he's too old. If
He looks old to you.
I mean, he ain't
Spring
no pup.
chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I ain't trying to get a dog that's already set in his ways now. I'll leave you where you at.
Oh. Get
Ain't
out
nothing I
of
can
my
do with you.
face. You are a mess.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
You better believe you can. You got no sense.
But,
Yeah, I know you enjoyed that little series.
oh yeah, man, I've been loving it. I'm about to check it out when we get finished.
Shameful.
See what they got going on.
Shame and a scandal.
All right, but moving on. Your random question.
Yeah. Random question of the evening.
All right. What's your random question, Tish?
It's called the Karma Clock.
The Karma Clock.
The Karma Clock. I was speaking to a older woman at work, and she was talking about an incident, and it made me think. She was like, people are doing things and not expecting anything to happen, but she said karma is coming very fast nowadays. Like, you could do something to someone one day, and the next day you're being repaid karma that you did to someone else. So my question is, do you feel nowadays that karma is hitting people faster than it used to? Like, it's not waiting years or months down the line, like you see it happening like sooner than later.
What I feel is what goes around comes around, my nigga. What goes up must come down, my nigga. It's over now. The soldiers cry.
What is that?
Like, what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
Like, it's the energy that you put out.
Right.
So, is that energy coming back faster? It's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
But just know it's coming back.
Right.
Regardless, like I can't say as far as a timeline on the karma itself.
Yeah.
But that energy that you put out, good or bad, because there's good karma too.
Right.
So like, you may give somebody $5 that needed $5, and then you go in the same day and win $50 on the scratch off.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So like the energy that you put out.
Yeah.
So that's why I try to continuously put out good energy.
Right.
Do bad energy get caught up in it? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the stuff that people don't even think about. All right. When you're driving your car and a possum runs out on the road and you run over the possum.
Oh,
Are you going to get karma from that?
I don't know.
Like when we walking outside and there's a bug and you step on the bug, are you going to get karma from that? Like we don't know.
That's true.
So
That is true.
like that energy, you could be the best person in the world, but you hate bugs.
Why are you talking about me?
Huh?
In my face? In my face? In
So
front
I'm
of
saying, like,
everybody? In front of the small talks audience?
it's for the small talk audience. But
I do hate bugs. I'm sorry. Sorry, all bug lovers. But yeah, they give me the heebie-jeebies.
so I'm saying like it all depends on what karma you think is coming back, and then the karma that comes back is probably based on your perception. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was kind of mean to such and such today,
Yeah.
and then when something bad happens, be like, yeah, that's my karma. Man, that the karma that you feeling right now may not have had nothing to do with what you did to that person.
Right.
Could have had something to do with that possum that you ran over.
Dang. But what if you didn't mean to run the possum over?
I mean, will it still count as karma? Do karma know whether you meant to do it or not?
They should know. Especially if you apologize for it.
Like, I guess what I'm saying, all in all, it's one of them things where, like, I just stick with the energy. It's the energy that you put out. If you didn't put out that negative energy and that just happened, then that's something you don't have to worry about.
Right.
That's the way I think about it. But if you putting out negative energy, then you're gonna get negative energy back. It's gonna come full circle. You put the energy out.
So do you think that trying to continuously be good, that even though bad can get in the midst of it, you're going to receive good?
Yeah, you're good. We're all, us as humans, we're all trying to be good. I would say we're trying.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain things that's gonna come, and like, you could be good to everybody, and then you get a final notice letter in the mail. You know what I'm saying? That's some bad energy right there. You know what I'm saying?
It is kind of bad.
That'll change your whole day. Change your mood.
I've seen it happen on my birthday. I said, ooh. I said, it's not going too good today.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was one of the down and dumps kind of days. I was like, something is in the air. I don't like it, but I'm going to be all right.
But, I mean, that's one of them things where, like, you're going to have a mixture of good and bad. Yeah. You just got to try to make sure that your good outweigh your bad. Like, and that's all we can do is just try.
That's it. You're right.
So, like the karma stuff, I don't really get too much into it. Like I say, I think it's all about the energy. You put out that good energy, you're going to get good energy back. Now, will the good energy be wrapped up in a little bit of bad, or will the bad energy be wrapped up with some good around it? It's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? But as long as my good outweigh my bad, whether it comes back today, tomorrow, it's coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're the magnet for it.
That's true.
So, like, I ain't really got no clock on it.
I see what you're saying. So you just try to do more good than bad.
Try to make it outweigh. Like, that's why some people, you will see them donating stuff and things like that, and in your mind you're seeing it as, that's a good person right now.
Yeah.
Man, they probably did so much effed up stuff. Wow. It's ridiculous.
That's so sad. That's terrible. Well, I'm glad my donations are not based on that. Mine are based on the heart and definitely trying to help a family or whoever needs it. It's never based on, God, I stole this from somebody, I'm going to give it this. No, it's always based in, what can I do to help someone? Or, like, this is something from my heart that I want to give that could possibly help someone. But, like, it is probably people that's hoping that something that they did bad can be covered and do something good. But, yeah, I don't want mine to be that type of karma. No.
Now, I will say, one thing I don't do
Mm-hmm.
is if I help somebody,
Yeah.
'cause I know you will say it. Uh, you're gonna be blessed for that.
Yeah.
And like I might have just wanted to help somebody. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or I ain't busy, so I can go ahead and do
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is they need done. I'm not doing it for, I guess, the karma to.
No, for me, it's like I do sense like when you do kind things to people, I just feel it comes back to you in a good form, in some type of way. It's gonna come back to you, like you say, the good karma. You put the good out, it's coming back, no matter what it may be. Like it's something good's gonna come back for you. I feel that's what I mean when I say that.
But I'm just saying, like I'm not doing it for any type.
Expecting anything.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is if you caught me at a time where I'm not busy, not doing anything, and you
Mm-hmm.
need help with something, then why not help you? Like,
Right.
I mean, if I need help, hopefully I can call on you.
Right.
That's more so of the karma thing that I would probably
Be
look
thankful
at
for. Yeah.
is the fact of, okay, if I help you in the future, if I need your help,
You
then
wouldn't mind helping me if I
yeah.
asked. Yeah, that's true.
So I've already deposited into the good karma account with you. So when I go to withdraw from the account, you're there for me.
That's true, and I'm pretty sure they will be.
But I hope that answered your question
Of
as far
course
as
it
that.
did. Yeah.
But I guess the next topic is what is going on in these playoffs?
We're on to game six tonight. Game six. Hopefully, by the time this plays, we may be seeing a game seven.
We will be seeing a game seven.
Okay, prediction.
Oh yeah, like my prediction was all off. I said what, gentlemen sweep, 4 games to 1. Yeah, Indiana then turned them on their heads, man.
I'm not sure what's going to happen. Well, we have to first give congratulations to the Western Conference Finals champions, OKC. So
Okay,
they're
see,
sitting and they're waiting, and I feel that team is a powerhouse. So whoever faces them from the East, you better be ready because they got some pieces, very good pieces on their team. But New York and Indiana has been great. It's been up and down. I know from New York, it's definitely been up and down. They're probably just. I can imagine how that now that's a platform that's going to be crazy to be on tomorrow night with tonight because it's going to be elimination or you're taking it back to New York. So hopefully they can hold off because I would love to see a game seven. I have not. Oh, I haven't seen a game seven in a long time. So this would be crazy to see.
and see that's what I was telling you the other night. I New York won. Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
New York won. So if they win tonight,
Yeah.
then they got to win
Again on
Monday.
Monday, right?
Like that's 3 games straight.
And the
You
other
gotta
team is
win.
just resting and waiting.
Oh yeah,
Resting and waiting.
Okay, see, they probably done been to the beach a couple times and all of that.
With their families,
Yeah,
just saying, let's get our little. And well, probably not. They're probably sitting tight in OKC, waiting and watching. So I don't know what to say, but I see Indiana is a very good team, but for some reason I would love to see New York get a chance to be in the championship. I'm not gonna say my predictions will be correct, but I would love to see it.
now one thing I'll say, watching OKC play compared to these other teams,
Mm-hmm.
they play as a cohesive unit.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be rough.
New York or Indiana ain't playing like that to me.
They are very put together. Very put together.
Like what I do is Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody's talking about SGA.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Williams was killing them. So,
I'm telling you, it's probably got to feel so good for a coach to just see all those pieces just fit and mesh. They get along. They have a great. They play great together, and just see it just continue to get better. I know it just feels good because I mean they can't get no more. They can't get but better from this. Like they're heading to the finals, and if they're this good now, they're just gonna get better.
and then what's the guy? Chet.
Mm-hmm.
the white dude in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
Finally found out his name. Chet Holmgren. Man,
He been tearing it up out there.
balling.
The fact you getting all the names now, so
Yeah.
that means you really been into this playoffs right here.
So, and I look at him like, okay, if New York make it, Chet Holmgren versus Cat.
What you thinking? It's gonna be rough on Cat.
Nah, Cat might can get him.
Mm-hmm.
Cat might can get him, but Cat gonna have to play
Yeah.
because I could tell that boy he younger,
Mm-hmm.
and you could tell he hungry.
Right.
So Cat gonna have to play because he don't mind bodying people down there.
Okay.
So
We're
I'm
gonna
like,
see how it work out. We gotta see where it goes. Okay, we're talking about New York, but who on Indiana will have a good I guess matchup with this guy? Do you know any names from Indiana that could be a good matchup? We already know, was it Halliburton?
yeah, Halliburton, yeah.
With the Halliburton.
But they got Siakam, the dude that was with Toronto.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I thought you were about to say Serge Ibaka. I was about to say, hold up.
was Serge Ibaka on that team?
No.
When
You said their name.
When Toronto won.
Oh yeah, he was.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, yeah.
Okay.
Trying to think, who else do Indiana got? I know they got Siakam.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they really got no true big man down there.
So this all gonna be small ball for them.
It might be,
Mm-hmm.
unless
Just
I'm
the
overlooking.
speed is gonna be what they have.
But for some reason, they say Halliburton. I didn't even realize it. They say Halliburton like 6'7".
He does not look like it. I'm telling you, it must be some tall people on that Indiana team. Cause goodness.
But if you got a 6'7" point guard, that's a problem.
He's good. He's really good.
That's a problem. And that's one thing they keep on saying about Jalen Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
Because
He's shorter.
And so they say
Stockier.
that he becomes a liability.
So it's kind of like a Jason Williams.
Yes, white chocolate.
Wait a minute, I might have said the wrong one. Who was the one on not Indiana, on Boston? Wasn't his name Jason Williams?
Kid?
No. He was a shorter guy. They was like he was good.
Isaiah Thomas.
Why was I calling him Jason Williams? I have no idea, but
I think told,
no, I don't know why Jason Williams popped up in my head, but yeah, like how Isaiah Thomas would be for Boston.
Like you have to basically, when it goes back to defense, he's gonna be a liability. Not saying that he can't defend, but once they get the ball up to his chest, like in the shooting motion, he's not gonna be able to block it. You know what I'm saying? But his offense is next level.
Yeah.
It's just when the ball goes back on defense, it's 4 against 5. So, like, I can't say Brunson is that bad.
Yeah.
But man, I forgot all about little Isaiah.
I'm not sure if he still plays. I don't think he does.
Nah, I don't think he plays.
But like that you made me think of him when you said that about this guy as far as his height and stuff like that. But I mean, he's balling too. He really is. Like him and Cat, they're doing their thing. Their team is doing good. But like I said, I don't know about this game tonight. But I hope they can pull it through. Because I would love to see a game 7.
Yeah, trying to win 3 games straight though, that's tough. Yeah, especially in the playoffs or the Eastern Conference Finals. Oh yeah, that's tough.
I think New York can maybe do it. I got my fingers crossed.
And I might buy some New York gear.
What am I having a hat? I can't lie. What am I having in New York? Well, I have one, but I mean, I don't have a.
Yeah, we ain't got no Knicks gear.
Yeah.
But yeah, like shout out to New York. Shout out to OKC. Yeah, shout out to Indiana because Indiana they balling.
They are. They definitely are.
Like I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yes.
And then this finals.
Then you got the nerve to be off to enjoy it tonight.
Oh yeah.
Don't show off. Don't show off. Well, maybe by the time we're showing Small Talk, that'll be game 7. Hopefully, we'll see you out Monday.
And this finals is going to be the first finals in a long time where both teams haven't won a championship.
Wow.
Whatever team wins,
Yeah, it's gonna be the first time.
it's going to be the first. New York won one in the 70s.
Yeah.
OKC has never OKC has never won one. Indiana never won one, right?
No, last time they went was when they played the Lakers years ago, and then who was the I'm trying to think. Yeah, it will be a new one because the last time that happened was with the Milwaukee Bucks, I believe, when they won.
So it's gonna be that's gonna be amazing
Yes,
with whoever wins because we
true.
looking at teams that's never experienced this before.
And it is good to see new faces.
Yeah,
It really
yeah,
is good because
definitely.
it's always Boston, the Lakers, Miami, who else? Dallas, San Antonio. These teams, like we see them all the time making it to the final stage. But it is good to see that either West or East is going to be a new champion.
That's why it was special when Giannis and them won
Right,
for
that was
Milwaukee.
because they had never won before, and I
Yep.
just knew that Phoenix was going to take that, but they pulled through. They pulled through
Now they talking about trying to get Giannis to
to
the
the Lakers.
Lakers.
LeBron can't have everybody. Yeah, he can't have everybody. But no, it's crazy. Now it's getting crazy.
If they get Giannis to the Lakers,
hmm
and you got Luca still there,
hmm
you got LeBron, and then Bronny, man, the big four championship. Not one, not two, not three, not four.
When your ass is Stephen A. Smith, don't say nothing to me, okay? Don't say nothing. Don't say a word, okay? LeBron can feel the sarcasm through the screen. I know he can.
It was not no sarcasm. There's not no sarcasm. That boy
Yes,
is
it was.
developing right now.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Say you trying to turn this into something else. LeBron, I would never do that. Never. I told you we went to school together.
Channel 1 doesn't mean you went to school together. Who all remembers Channel 1 News? That's what he's talking about. That's how he met LeBron.
When we was in school, LeBron graduated the year before me, but all they showed us on because they were showing us a student that was our age
Yes.
on national TV,
Okay.
McDonald's All-Star
All
Game,
right.
like all of that, and it's like, yo, he's just like y'all. He's y'all age, and it's like,
That's
hey,
cool to see now. It
yeah.
is 18, 17. That is amazing. That's just it's like, wow.
He's one of us. Regardless of how you want to look at it, he's one of us.
He's one of us.
He's one of us.
Got you.
He's like us.
Okay.
He just taller
Definitely taller. Way
by
taller.
a little bit.
Definitely a lot.
But yeah, he's one of us, man. So that's why I would say we went to school together.
All right. LeBron definitely remembers you.
He ain't gotta remember me.
All right.
Like, it's just the fact that we came out the same year, well, year before me. Here you go, man.
See the yawns.
I
All
mean,
the lies.
it's about 4 in the morning.
It is a little late in the day, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
All right.
But anything else you got?
That's all I got for you for the evening. That's all my little topics, and I hope it was enjoyable tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourself with me. 'Cause I definitely enjoy myself. I always do, though.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I say, we got this interview coming up, so the next time when y'all hear from us, the interview should be
Gonna be squared away and amazing.
oh yeah. So like y'all just keep tuning in, keep
Right.
leaving comments. We don't really say this enough. Is the like, comment,
Subscribe, please. We appreciate
share.
you guys. Definitely share.
Like while you're watching this right now, if you're hearing me, just hit the little like button.
Hit the like
That's
button.
all you gotta do. Hit
Leave
the
a
little
comment
like
if you want to. We respond back.
button. Oh, we'll definitely respond back. If you want to clap at us, we gonna clap back. We gonna clap back. We gonna clap
Not
back.
the Ja Rule reference.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, like really enjoyed this tonight.
Definitely.
So I'll let you wrap it up.
All right, everyone. This has been Small Talks with Tish and Larry. We thank you all for tuning in with us, and we hope you all have a great week ahead. And we'll see you guys later.
And if they could do it, you know damn well you can.
Peace.
Peace.